Greetings, relations. I'm known as Shumkawa Kansapa, which is Lakota for black horse. I'm a ceremonial leader in the Lakota tradition, as well as the Native American church, and a practitioner of traditional indigenous medicine. I express gratitude to Isis, Eve, and the entire Compass crew at LIB for the invitation to share with you today. Though we are unable to physically gather for the festival this year, it is my prayer and conviction this provides us with an opportunity to explore and discover deeper ways of connection and to unite in solidarity for what we currently face globally. This auspicious and challenging moment in which we find ourselves was prophesized. Indigenous visionaries and dreamers of the world have foreseen this time of our unsustainable trajectory and have duly warned us, and yet we have not heeded them. Contrary to the prevailing rhetoric of politicians and pundits, we are not at war with this virus. This is our wake-up call. Nor is this invisible terrorism. Rather, this is our teaching. Indigenous people respect our elders. Viruses are billions of years old on this planet. Therefore, this virus has emerged to remind us of our original instructions as a species, namely, to be loving protectors and responsible stewards of our Mother the Earth and all of our relations upon her. With this intent in heart and mind, I share a prayer song with you today to unite the hoop. I invite you to center yourself, to close your eyes, to take a deep breath into your body, taking in the sweet, pure air, the clearest and cleanest it's been in over 2 decades. Crises and challenges shape, define, and reveal who we truly are. For those who have sacred practice, this is precisely the moment that you've been preparing and waiting for, that we may be of service. It is my prayer that we do not squander this precious gift that is being bestowed to us collectively so that we may awaken. Prayers and blessings to you, your family, and your loved ones for health and safety at this time.
Aho, Mateo. I want to say hello to all the Lightning in the Bottle family, LIB. I want to say thank you for putting this together. And I want to share a few words with you. I know a lot has been said already, so hopefully I don't repeat too much what's already been said. But during this time, I had a lot of time to reflect, and I've been mostly in nature. And I think what Mother Earth is telling us is we need to think about what we've been doing and kind of slow down. And at the same time, she is also telling us certain things. Like, one, we need to be stronger. We need to, of course, strengthen our immune system. But not only that, we need to be stronger in spirit so that together we can do things collectively. You know, we need to strengthen the human spirit. We need to be able to stand up to any adversity, whether it's a virus or a bad government or whatever it is that's keeping us from reaching our full potential as spiritual beings. So this is one thing. We need to strengthen our spirit. We need to strengthen our bodies. We need to strengthen our minds. So whatever you can do to help yourself be stronger in all these different ways. And the other thing is we need to be very alert. We need to be very alert, and we need to be very flexible. You know, when we hear things, we shouldn't just jump to one side or the other side. There's a lot of information, there's a lot of things happening, and we need to be very alert. We can't let our guard down, because otherwise people are going to tell us things, people are going to try to do things, and we might believe them if we're not completely alert. On the other hand, you know, they're changing times. These are times where things are changing, and you might not be used to doing things a certain way. You might be used to your own way of doing things, but you need to be flexible in these days in order to cooperate, in order to help your family, in order to, help the community. You might have to get out of your own comfort zone, and so be alert and be flexible, because these are transcending times. These times are very transformative, and major changes are happening. So when change is occurring, you need to be very alert of the signs of things that are going down, and be ready, be prepared. This is another thing. You need to be prepared, and I'm not talking about prepared to fight or to anything like this. I'm talking about prepared to take action in general. Be prepared to act, and be ready to be quick in your thought processes. So be strong, be alert, be flexible, and be prepared, because when things are changing rapidly. You don't have time to sometimes to think about things so much, and you have to make split-second decisions sometimes. So yeah, you have to be aware of the signs, the omens of things that are going down. So like this, increase your capacity for greater understanding, of things that are happening. I know myself, I get stuck in a little bubble sometimes, and now is the time to expand. Now is the time to get out of your little bubble, even though it's a contradiction that we're stuck in our houses, but at the same time we need to expand our minds. So this is what nature's telling me. This is what the earth is telling me. We really need to expand our way of thinking, come up with solutions. It seems sometimes that a lot of the modern world could shut down. Are we prepared? Are we ready to survive? Are we ready to sustain ourselves? So all of these things, and also for the ceremonies, you know, we need to be really creative. This is what the earth is telling me. We need to increase our creativity. You know, when something's not able to happen anymore, you use your creativity. You come up with something new, something different. And this is the beauty of it, you know. This is the beauty of it, that the human spirit can adapt to many different situations because we're endowed with the power of creativity. And the earth is constantly recreating itself, so we need to be able to tap into this energy and recreate ourselves. So like this, I would just want to say, you know, make sure that your decisions are based on feelings of good emotions, you know, good foundation of love, a good foundation of cooperation. You know, share. Make sure that you're trying to share the things that we have. Now is not a time to hoard either. This is what the earth is telling me. You know, a lot of people have a lot of things stored up. Well, you know, people need things now. You know, now is the time to be generous. The earth is always generous with us, giving us everything that we need: clothes, food, water. So we need to be generous with each other. You know, now is the time to be helpful, help each other out. So I want to say thank you again for, you know, this creative way of meeting, for all the Lightning in a Bottle family.